Hey everybody, and welcome to the week ahead reading for the 16th through the 22nd from the Disney Villains deck. So as with these, take it resonates and leave it doesn't. Like, comment, share, follow, subscribe, or try to find another video that you might be looking for, or suggest another video at Randy Talking 93 at YouTube, Randy Morningstar 747 on TikTok, or the Element Talk Experience on Facebook. I'm gonna pull 3 cards and we'll go from there. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay, so this one wants to reverse. So we got the 8 of Wands reversed. And what this means is there's a slowdown in energy. There's a stall, a stagnation of a project due to like a cautionary approach, going too slowly, trying to proceed with too much caution, taking the better safe than sorry a little too far. Which will make it inevitably not happen at all. Slowing down eventually to stop altogether unless something is done to fan the flames from extinction or extinguishment. This is especially true for those that hold in their emotions or need to control their temperament or have a high dysregulation when met with passive aggression or cynicism or pessimism. There seems to be some sort of home fight or fight within the home about money or about finances or about core values that may have taken a turn for the worse, or may have been due to spiritual burnout or sexual tension not being able to be released, or a creative venture being blocked. There seems to be some form of material possession or personal belonging that is taking precedence over housing or over home life or over what your parents are saying. So not listening to your parents, or not listening to a higher source, or not listening to your authorities due to your own core values or your own sense of self. Looks like how your parents raised you and how you raised your own kids within 8 weeks, or their first 8 weeks, will show a lot. How you treat your inferiors will show those without children or those that choose not to have children, how they are impacting everyone around them. This is especially true for those born in August, July, February, and March. The answer you seek is no, because there's going to be some form of delay on purpose, some sort of authority figure that is trying to stall the process or trying to make sure that they have all of the information before acting, but you can't always do that. So it's one of those things that they're just going to have to navigate in the best way possible and navigate the direction and the way that works best for themselves, rather than for the benefit of everybody. And that's what's going to impact the energies around you guys, especially between 2 in the morning and 9 p.m. It looks like chaos, destruction, dissolutions of housing or of marriages, or of plans that went awry. Things are going to be uprooted or feel off. People are going to get highly defensive, especially before 8 in the morning, for a lot of people that just have a lot of built-in anger and aggression that they're either avoiding working out or refusing to work out, especially for those that are very oppressed or oppressive to other people, with lying, deceiving, half-truths, indirect communication, playful banter disguised as help when it's actually harmful, stuff like that. Then we have the Chariot. And what this means is there is a lot of self-confidence, a lot of self-drive, a lot of self-control that's going to be needed, especially between 5 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon on the weekend, especially between Monday and Thursday, so 17th through the 20th, between 5 in the morning and 2 p.m. There's a lot of dualistic thinking and a lot of duality mindset that needs to happen, a lot of seeing things as they are, knowing that things in the rearview mirror appear closer than they are, so learning from the past, working out towards the future. There's deadlines coming up faster than you expected. Make sure that you are fully immersed in your projects. Inner child healing, inner child work is going to be important. Child affairs, childhood endeavors, childhood issues are going to arise, especially due to money or due to finances or due to core values between you and your child. Differentiating. This is a parent-child relationship. This could be a physical one. This could be a mental one. This could be emotionally where you are with parenting yourself. This could be talking to your inner mother or your inner wounded mother. Having some sophistication and grace. Talking about classism that may have been internalized due to patriarchal society or a capitalist society. Feeling like the road has been paved for you, being mad about where you are being taken and what is not in your control, being warned about what is going to happen. So warnings about what you can't control will arise, especially from those that hold a dualistic outlook or have a red aura or have like a dark purple or gold aspect within themselves. So someone that might be unrefined, someone that might seek a lot of external validation, someone that's overly critical, someone that's over analytical at times, someone that has a sour attitude or can come off cynical, but technically for the best benefit. Someone who might be like new-ish to your system or to your household, but not new to life and how it works. Checking your car, making sure that your transportation is working on your emotions and your feelings, working through your creative projects and your ventures within spirituality and religious bias. Yellow eyes stick out for some sort of message. Activism sticks out. And then lastly, we have the World. Sorry guys, my energy's gotten distracted since people are not protecting theirs. Traveling the world is gonna pop up, having new worldviews, having new mindsets. Things are gonna pick up towards the end of the week, especially between the 19th and the 21st and throughout the rest of the month. There's going to be some form of detail-oriented practice that's going to benefit you, provided you do it. There's a lot of healing and radical acceptance going on. There's a lot of understanding and kind-heartedness being both given and received in both parties. And especially for those that are doing business endeavors or wondering about careers or getting calls about interviews that went well and getting offered the job that they wanted. This is especially true for those that are applying for a job that starts anywhere between 2 in the morning and 6 in the morning or part-time positions. There's going to be a lot of navigation and excavation happening, a lot of wayward positions going on, a lot of energy flow within the end of the month and within the end of the week as well, especially for those that have a lot of power and a lot of energetic flow and a lot of free will that they use. Free-spirited energy, especially those are like Sagittarian run or Leo run, so a lot of performing, a lot of thespianism, a lot of theatrical uses, a lot of taking shots in the dark and fierce independence and rugged individualism and taking on a leadership role within a teamwork position, doing most of the work yourself. Like a 2-to-1 ratio sticks out here. 9 p.m., 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. sticks out, and so does 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. for another time frame that is important throughout the day and throughout the week for those that are trying to manifest a higher desire, trying to manifest a higher outlook on life, and trying to complete certain cycles. Associations, social media presence, self-image are all important. Overt enemies, those that you already know are enemies, those that you see out in public, those that are outright and don't hold back with what they have to say. People that you already know are out against you or going against what you wish to happen are going to be out in the real world, out in the 3D for a good majority of the days and a good majority of the time frames. Looks like this is a big week and a very heavily impacted week based on your drive and your decisions. Aggressive behavior, reckless driving, aggression, pent-up rage, and pent-up feelings being let loose in destructive ways can lead people to leave and move to somebody else or something else that will allow them to break free of your grasp. Will since make you miss an ex or make you feel like what would happen had I not done that. It would have also played on the whole focus point that you had. It would split your focus. There's a lot of like busyness and distracted energies trying to stall you and trying to slow you down and trying to trip you up and trying to make you lose your light and dim your surface. And you're just going to have to make sure that you don't allow this to happen, especially for those that are in higher education or trying for more interpersonal relationships. It's just one of those things that you're going to have to manifest your desire a little bit stronger. Broaden your horizons and gain a perspective shift would be your best bet. But that's what I get for the 16th through the 22nd of 2026 for August. As always with these though, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Thanks so much for joining, and I'll see you back soon.